Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Today, I have a very special guest. He's not a psychologist, he doesn't have a PhD in love, but he owns a diploma no university can give you. A degree in romantic assassination. Please welcome the bravest man on the planet, the man who has walked down the aisle 4 times. Say hello to Uncle Henry.
Hi, Amy. Hi, everyone. Thank you for the title Romantic Assassin. It sounds cool, but honestly, romantic victim might be more accurate.
A victim? I don't buy that. Henry, rumor has it the streets call you the modern-day Henry VIII. Be honest, do you have some terrifying secret we should know about?
No. Lord have mercy. Every divorce cost me a piece of my memory and a very large chunk of my bank account.
You're hilarious. But seriously, 4 marriages. Do you think that makes you the most optimistic man in the world? Or something else?
The dumbest man in the world, Amy. You know how people say 3rd time's the charm? Well, for me, after 4 times, apparently I still didn't learn. Every time I stood in front of the priest and said, I do, I truly believed, this is it, she's my destiny. And then, 2 years later, boom, there I am again, sitting in a lawyer's office, signing that cursed piece of paper.
Wow, you say that so casually. So, tell me, what does it feel like to have so much experience in signing divorce papers?
It's like riding a roller coaster without a seatbelt.
The first divorce? I cried like a child. I thought my life was over. The second time, I was sad. I drank a lot. The third time, I just sighed and said, here we go again. And by the 4th time, I started asking myself, wait a minute, what if the problem isn't the women, but the guy in the mirror?
What if the problem is me? And that's exactly what we're digging into today. Henry, are you ready to strip down your glorious past and your mistakes?
Always ready, kid. I've got nothing left to lose, except my legendary title of Henry VIII.
All right, Henry, you've already called yourself the idiot, but let's get specific. Those first 3 marriages, why did they fall apart? Were you just unlucky and married a few witches? Or was it you?
No witches, not at all. They were all wonderful women. The problem was right here, in my head. Back then, I was living in New York. You remember New York in the 80s, right? It was like a giant candy store.
A candy store? What do you mean? Women were candy?
Exactly. I walked into that store and saw one woman with a bright red wrapper. Beautiful. I said, I want that one. Then I turned around and saw another with a sweet flavor. Kind, charming, and I said, I want that one too. I married them because they were delicious, Amy. Because they made me look good standing next to them. I married the shiny wrapper.
That sounds pretty shallow. So you married for looks? For physical attraction?
Yes, I made a dangerous mistake. I confused lust with love. Lust is like fireworks. Boom! Bright, beautiful, exciting. But then what happens? All that's left is smoke. 6 months into marriage, the candy wrapper wasn't new anymore. I got bored, and I realized I had nothing to talk about with them. When physical attraction fades, what's left? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
That's painful. When the fireworks fade, only smoke remains. A lot of young people today are being fooled by those fireworks too, Henry. But wait, come on. People don't divorce just because they're bored. There had to be some serious conflict for your wives to walk away, right?
Oh, absolutely. The biggest conflict was my massive ego. Back then, my life motto was, my way or the highway. Worse than controlling. I thought I was the king. I made the money, I looked good, I believed my wife should be grateful just to be with me. Everything in the house had to go my way. What we ate, where we went, what she wore. If she had a different opinion, I shut it down immediately. What do you know? I'm the one who decides.
Oh my God, Henry. I kind of want to punch you right now. So you treated them like supporting characters in the movie of your life?
Exactly. I was the star. They were just extras. I didn't listen. I didn't care how they felt. All I cared about was whether my ego was being stroked.
And the result? How did those queens respond to King Henry?
They did the smartest thing an intelligent woman can do. They left. The first time, I was shocked. The second time, I was angry. How dare she leave me? And the third time, I was sitting alone in an empty house thinking, wait, if I'm the king, why is no one left to serve me?
A king with no throne and no queen. That's the price of arrogance, isn't it? But Henry, have you changed? Or is wife number 4 still dealing with the same little king?
If I were still that guy, I'd be signing divorce papers number 5 right now, Amy. This time, I'm not the king. I'm the windshield wiper.
The windshield wiper? What on earth is that? That sounds weird. Tell me everything. All right, Henry, you've officially got me hooked. You went from being the king ordering the world around to calling yourself a windshield wiper? Is this a new career move? Or some kind of secret love code with wife number 4?
Not a job, Amy. It's the only definition of love I've found to be true after 60 years of living. Picture a winter morning in New York. Freezing cold, snow everywhere. You and your spouse both have to get to work. Both cars are covered in ice on the windshield. The old me? I'd scrape my own windshield, jump into my warm car, turn on the heater, and leave my wife to deal with hers. I thought, we both have hands. She can handle it.
Sounds fair, right? Everyone handles their own stuff.
That's cold fairness, not love. Now, with my 4th wife, Martha, who's been with me for 8 years, I do it differently. Love is waking up 10 minutes earlier, stepping into the biting cold, scraping the ice off her windshield first, starting her car so it's warm. So when Martha walks out, she just gets into a cozy car and drives away. Love is wanting to scrape your wife's windshield before you scrape your own.
Oh my God. Henry, you just melted me. Wanting to scrape her windshield before your own. So simple. No fancy words. And yet, it's beautiful. That's quiet sacrifice, isn't it?
Exactly. It's not roses. It's not chocolates on holidays. It's choosing the other person's comfort over your own. You want her hands to be warm, even if yours are freezing. That's love.
I swear, I'm going home and making my husband watch this immediately. But Henry, to get here, you had to change a lot. You used to be the fixer, always trying to fix other people. Now with Martha, do you still feel the urge to fix her? I mean, does she have any bad habits that drive you crazy?
Oh, absolutely. Martha has one terrible habit. She always leaves the toothpaste cap wide open. The old me, I would have yelled, "What the hell are you doing? Close the cap!" I would have seen it as unacceptable carelessness. But now, I just smile and close the cap for her.
Wow, from yelling in her face to smiling and closing the cap. That's a whole spiritual journey, Henry.
That's acceptance, Amy. As we get older, we realize something important. We're all cracked pottery. I'm cracked. Martha is cracked. We all have scars. We all have bad habits. When I was younger, I was searching for the perfect vase. I wanted my wife to look perfect, be successful, be neat, be everything I imagined. I wanted to fix them into my ideal version. Now, I love Martha's cracks. I didn't marry her to change her. I married her to walk beside her.
That's beautiful. So we're all cracked pottery. So the secret to your 4th marriage lasting 8 solid years isn't finding the perfect person. It's finding someone whose flaws you can live with?
Exactly. We all come with baggage. I've got 3 ex-wives. That's 3 huge suitcases. Martha has her past too. Love at this age is helping each other carry the luggage, not standing there complaining. Why is your suitcase so heavy?
That's fantastic. Helping each other carry the luggage. Henry, I don't think you're a romantic assassin anymore. You've graduated and officially become a true professor of love. All right, I officially crown you Professor of Love, Henry. But speaking of family, 4 marriages, 40 years of relationships. I'm guessing you must have a whole soccer team of kids at home, right? Thanksgiving at your place must feel like a loud, beautiful chaos.
Amy, if I told you my Thanksgiving dinners are very quiet, would you believe me?
Quiet? What do you mean?
I don't have a team. I don't have children.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just assumed. 4 marriages and...
It's okay. Everyone assumes that. A free-spirited guy like Henry? People expect a trail of kids everywhere. But the truth is, it was my choice, and it was the biggest mistake of my life.
The biggest mistake? Bigger than 3 divorces?
1,000 times bigger. When you divorce a wife, you can marry again. When you lose money, you can earn it back. But the time to become a father? Once it's gone forever.
Why did you choose not to have children back then, Henry? Was it because you didn't like kids?
No, I liked kids, but back then I loved myself more. In my 30s and 40s, my favorite phrase was, "not yet." My first wife wanted a baby, and I said, "I'm busy building my career. Let me get rich first." My second wife wanted a baby, and I said, "We're still young. Let's travel a few more years. Kids are a burden." I was afraid of midnight crying, afraid of changing diapers, afraid of losing the freedom of being the king.
And then that someday never came.
Exactly. Someday turned into next year. Then it turned into never. Now I'm 65. I have money. I have a big house. But Amy, when I walk through that big house, the sound of my own footsteps echoing back at me, it's painfully lonely. No one calls me dad. No one for me to teach how to throw a baseball. No legacy to leave behind.
You're making me want to cry, Henry. There are so many young people today choosing the same life you chose back then. Freedom first. Money first. Do you have any advice for them? Or do you think they're wrong?
I would never say anyone is wrong. Everyone has their own life. I just want to say this. Careers can wait. Biology cannot. You can make $1 million at 50, but you cannot hold your newborn child at 50 with the same energy you have at 30. If you truly want a family, don't delay. Don't wait until everything is perfect. There is no perfect time.
There is no perfect time. Do you regret it? If you could trade it all back?
If I could trade every luxury car, every first-class flight from my younger years, for just one Sunday afternoon teaching my son how to ride a bike, I would trade it instantly, Amy, without hesitation.
Thank you, Henry, for sharing that so honestly. I truly believe a lot of young people watching today are going to rethink their idea of the perfect timing. But now, let's change the mood. Let's bring back romantic assassin Henry. Are you ready for the rapid-fire round? Life or death questions about love.
Always ready. Fire away, kid.
First question. What should a man do when he likes a woman?
Call her. If he likes you, he will find a way. He'll call. He'll text. He'll send carrier pigeons. Whatever it takes. If he doesn't call, it's simple. He's not interested. Period. Don't sit there making excuses. He's busy. He's in a meeting. He lost signal. No, he's just busy not liking you.
Preach! Ladies, did you hear that? No excuses. Next question. What's the biggest mistake women make in love?
Trying to fix men. Do not treat men like a home renovation project. You see his potential and think, oh, he's a little messy, but I'll turn him into a prince. Forget it. Men are not clay for you to mold. He is who he is. Love the real man or walk away. Do not try to fix him.
Perfectly said. Men are not renovation projects. Final question. One word to describe lasting love?
Forgiveness. Forgiving each other every single day. Forgiving the open toothpaste cap. Forgiving the arguments. Forgiving the bad days. Without forgiveness, there is no love, only Cold War.
Beautiful. Forgiveness. Henry, we're almost out of time. There are many people watching right now. They're lonely. They're scared. They're worried they'll never find their other half. Please look straight ahead. As a man who's been married 4 times, what's the most honest advice you can give them?
My young friends, be patient. Love is not a race to see who finishes first. Don't marry because your parents pressure you. Don't marry because all your friends are married. Don't marry because you're afraid of being alone. Look at me. I rushed 3 times, and I paid the price with 3 painful divorces. It's better to be single at 40 and marry the right person than marry the wrong one at 25 and divorce at 27, like I did. Enjoy your single life. Work on yourself.
And when the right person arrives, remember to scrape their windshield.
Excellent! Better single at 40 than married wrong at 25. Thank you, Henry. You're not a fool. You're a wonderful man. Thank you for coming here and teaching us the lesson of the windshield.
Thank you, Amy. And I wish you and everyone watching a lifetime of finding someone who scrapes your windshield.
You heard that. I'd better go home and scrape my husband's windshield now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss our next stories. Goodbye, and see you next time.